Hi everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and well, today we're actually checking out my '81 Mustang. I am still in Edmonton, but I'm gonna be heading home today. There's still a couple things that I need to do to the car before I set off, but like it's mostly just like resealing the taillights, which I can even do here in the garage. But I do need to get some stuff for that and filling it up with gas. However, so the T5, but setting all that aside, the T5 swap is finally done in this car. Now, it was a very, very, very long process. However, if you are in better health than both me and Keith, you could probably do this a lot quicker than what we did. But it's just one of those things because, like, I have my fainting issues and some heart issues like palpitations and stuff like that, and he has, you know, a bad back and a bad heart as well, so we're in that kind of situation. However, I just kind of want to go over, because in my big long video I realized that I never really went through the car and kind of showed you guys like everything else with it, right? So yeah, anyways, let's go check out the car and see what's what. So if we go inside and pop the hood here, you'll see this, the 200 inline 6 under the hood here, right? And now this motor, it's all painted nice and everything, and it's very, very nice to drive. I don't have really any complaints with it. It's got newer front brakes on it because we actually did that. Didn't show a video of that, but we did do that while it was up here. You know, the clutch cable you can see here, it's all in there and good to go. You know, and it's just very, very good. I actually put in a new heater core, which again, I didn't show that on video. Inside, of course, you'll see it's kind of bad lighting in here. And sorry about the flashing light. It's actually doing that. I'm not sure why. But you can see the manual transmission that's right here, right? Just super, super awesome. You know, unfortunately, could not get the surround around the steering wheel here because so it's a tilt wheel. They're a little thicker, and so that's posed a problem of putting the plastic back on. So I couldn't just do it. I need one for an actual tilt wheel, but anyways, so... Oh, also, I should mention, so out back, you can see a new trunk lid, which it's all patina, and I love the look of that patina, to be honest. Like, if the whole car was like that, God, that'd be killer. This trunk lid actually came out of Danny Andrews Ford in Edmonton here, so that's kind of cool. The car is not, and it's not an LX. You know, but it's neat. Right? It's very, very cool. And then... also, there's no louvers in the back, and the whale tail is currently off the car. Not gonna put the whale tail on until the spring, and yeah, we'll go from there. So, pretty cool. Anyways, let's go take this thing for a little drive and show you guys, well, me shifting the car, really. Alright, so I'm back here with y'all. Oh, that's the one thing with when you have wet pedals, it can get a little slippery. But anyways, let's see how this goes. So yeah, and like honestly, like I have my foot on the brake and the clutch at the moment. Which, like, in most manual cars, you'll need your foot on the clutch to start it. However, this one, you don't need it. I got rid of the neutral safety switch, and so that's one of the reasons why. Now, very simply, wait to feel it grab, then hit the gas, and there you go. Like, and actually, this thing pulls pretty good in reverse. I'm kind of surprised about that. But, yeah, this is just going to be a little bit of a driving clip. showing you guys how it's like, you know, to drive this thing with the new manual transmission in it. Because yeah, I'm headed home to Sundry. Now I'm not going to film the entire trip because that would just take up way too much space on my phone. But, you know, basically I'm just going to maybe head to Beaumont, or maybe even up north to Edmonton maybe. We'll see exactly what I decide. Because I could sneak out of Beaumont and go out that way. Actually, yeah, that's what I think what I'll do. And like, I'm not gonna like really bang shift or too much. Still want to break in this clutch. Like, I have shifted it harder a couple times, and you know, been really fast off the clutch and gas. Like, I tend to be a little quicker than most with that. Because like right now I'm in third. And a little bit of sliding, but hey, that's the name of the game here in the wintertime, right? And now this is like so much fun to have this car as a manual now, because you know, like, I have way more control. I'm faster, although off the line I'm still getting used to the clutch. So there is that, but other than that, and then plus the rollback when you're on a hill, you know, just got to remember to use a little more throttle with that, and then you're good. Now I'm just making sure that I'll be safe to, so just park up right here, and as soon as this minivan goes, I can go. Come on. Come on, baby. Nowhere near as wide and nowhere near as tall, so the speedometer is quite a bit different. But surprisingly, it works well with those summer tires. It used to be the other way around. These used to be the tires that worked well, but then putting this transmission in, different story with those rear gears too. You know, yeah, it's nice. Like, at about 80 kilometers an hour here, give or take, that I'm doing, I'm only at like 2,200 RPM. It's fantastic, you know. Before, when I was doing this, I was probably closer to like 2,900 with these 355s in the back. So yeah, and now I guess I lied a little bit. I said I wasn't gonna like shift it very hard or anything, but I guess I kind of did there. I was just trying to get up to speed really quick, and then yeah, like you notice I may have fumbled a little bit. I was not trying to rev that high either, but yeah, it happens. So yeah, no, I mean, like, literally, it's not hard to drive manual. Like, some people have issues with it, but I really don't. Like, every once in a while, you know, I'll have a little bit of a fumble with stuff. Like, I will stall the car every now and then, but again, just getting used to this clutch again, used to this clutch and stuff like that. And it's just that sort of thing, right? You know, like, I'm actually in third. I thought I may have a downshift, but no, I'm good. So, and then I'm about 2,000 RPM. You can hear it in the engine. Go to fourth, right? And there we go. And now, make sure I don't hit the back of this guy. Because like I said, I have so much more control with the manual transmission. I am much faster too. Like, gear ratios are way better. And this thing, it feels like a little bit of a rocket. You know, and for reference too, like so this is a T5 out of an 83 V8 Mustang. And so the gear ratios are not as good as, say, the later T5s, and like overdrive's only, I think, a 0.82 compared to the 0.67. Here, are you gonna actually get in your lane there, bud, properly? Now, and something that I do is, like, when I get to a stop at a light like this, okay, so that your leg doesn't get tired, put it in neutral for a second, take your leg off, and then when you see the light change over there, which I can't really see it, so, but it's gonna be quick here. So I'll just do that, and then once the light goes green here, okay, this is kind of longer light than I expected. There we go, just like that. A little bit of gas. And to fourth, just like that, right? Such a wonderful, wonderful transmission. It feels fantastic. It's a bit mild out, I will fully admit that, but you know, other than that, it's actually pretty good. I like it a lot. And actually, I need to get into that middle lane here, because it gets really hard to merge in Beaumont up ahead, so I'm electing to do this instead. You know, and I'm just showing this to you guys, just kind of like, this isn't really much of a tutorial on how to drive stick, because like I will probably end up doing that once I get a little more comfortable with this transmission and with the clutch, because like the geometry on the clutch still isn't 100% yet. We need to extend it out a little more, but if you know, hopefully like that will happen in the future. Whoops, I didn't mean to have my signal light still on. There we go, just have it in the third because, you know, people up ahead are being a little slow. But, you know, you get the idea, right? Because, like, I can drive stick. Because people have asked that, like, can I actually drive stick? And yes, I can. I'm actually quite proficient at it. My dad taught me how to drive stick on his 99 Ram 1500. I had a the 5.2, otherwise known as the 318 Magnum, with the NV 3500 and 355 gears. So, you know, I'm used to longer throws though than this one. But bear in mind, I do have a Hurst short shifter on here, so that will affect it, honestly. But yeah, like other than that, you know, like I love the feel of driving a manual. The control it gives you, because like not only can I, because if I want to at certain, because I haven't been just because cars are too close, but I can actually engine brake the car very easily with a manual transmission. You can kind of do it with an automatic, but it's nowhere near as efficient. And you know, like, and that's the one thing, like depending on, because like modern automatics are different. They have a lot more gears, and the computers are just faster than we can shift. And so, like, you know, you have 8 and 10 speed and 11 speed transmissions, so of course they're going to be faster than your manual 5 and 6 speeds, obviously, or even your old 4 speeds. But back in the day, your best bang for buck was the manual transmission. And oddly enough, the manuals back then were the base, you know, like you had to, like this thing would have come as a manual base, like absolutely base. But somebody ordered it with an automatic, so, and most of them were automatics, and then it became common practice actually to have, you know, automatics as the standard option now, while manuals is the upcharge. Which is interesting because now you're getting less efficiency with the manuals compared to the automatics, and you're actually slower, but it's just for the enthusiast feel, right? But nothing is going to feel quite like this, like nowadays, because they're all, a lot of them have like electronic assist and stuff like that, and it's not really what you want to deal with when, you know, having this, right? So, but yeah, and I'm just trying to remember, where do I turn? I think it's here. No, not here, sorry. Lights up ahead. See now, and like, so I have a little bit of room, right? So I'm actually engine braking right now. And it saves the brakes. And just like that, I haven't pressed the brake yet. Actually, a little bit of gas, brake, a little bit of clutch, there we go, just like that, right? It's super simple. But anyway, so I'm gonna end this here. Hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.